What took you so long to get here? Anyway, I'm happy that you came back. It's your girl Ty, aka Talks with Ty the podcast, and I appreciate you clicking on this video. If you haven't, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Also, I need you to do me one quick favor. Go on over to Spotify and iTunes, okay? Podcast, that is. Type in TalksWitTy and hit that follow button. That way, if you miss me here on YouTube, you're able to catch me while you're riding to work or just you need a minute to decompress. Come on in the room, girl. Let's talk about it. It's your girl, Ty. I'm so happy you came back. Now stay tuned for the episode. Hit that like and share button. I'll see you in a sec.
It's y'all hoes sleep, bitch. I need y'all bitches to get up. If y'all sleep, bitch, get up. Fuck y'all hoes Valentine's. Let me tell you how I'm feeling right now. I feel like fuck y'all hoes Valentine's. Fuck y'all hoes Valentine's, bitch. Y'all hoes. I keep scrolling through here looking at y'all hoes with these motherfucking Valentine's flowers and these Valentine pictures and sitting up here talking about something y'all love y'all niggas. So bitch, he fucking me. He fucking me. He fucking me, bitch. He fucking me. Bitch, he fucking me. That's what he doing. He fucking me. I'm sick of y'all. Bitch, y'all hoes sleep. I hope you ain't, bitch. And bitch, don't go to sleep too early tonight, motherfucker, bitch. Cause he's saving all that dick for me. He used to tell you we'd run away together. What gives you the right to be free? He said be patient, just wait a little longer. But that's just an old
fantasy. You know what? This green screen is really working my nerve today. I'm about to just take the thing off because it's really making me upset. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. Shit. That damn thing. What's the problem? Too much light. Like, I don't know what the problem is. What is the problem? There's back. And then the light don't look good. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I'm coming. Goddamn live show. I feel like I need a little bit more light. Am I too dark or is the lighting good? Can y'all see me? Hey, 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 chicken corn, so the corn can grow. Can y'all see me? For real. This is the thing about doing a live show, baby. You do not be in control of what the hell is going on. So it looks like it's going to come in and out. It's just messing up my visual. I don't know. I think it's the wind blowing the screen. But hold on, let me. Do y'all see how green that is back there? God, it's about to irritate me. I don't want my stuff to be messed up. But I'm not going to let that get in the way of the message. I feel like I just need to take the... What is the problem? It's getting... I don't like that. Like, this is going to irritate me. Like, it's really going to irritate me. God, can we just act right for tonight, please? Because if it's too green, it's going to bother me. Okay. Welcome. For real. Welcome back to Talks with Ty Tuesdayz. Come on in the room, y'all. Let's get the show started. Your girl is running kind of late. But without further ado, welcome back to Talks with Ty Tuesdayz. Come on in the room, baby. Happy Tuesday, May the 30th. It's May the 30th already, y'all. We are at the end of May. Like, we're halfway through the year already. Sound like I got a little reverb on my voice or something, but welcome back to Talks with Ty Tuesdayz. What is it? My voice sounds weird. There we go. Now we're good. Got it. Welcome back to Talks with Ty Tuesdayz, where the screen is half green tonight and black, and it's pissing me off really, really bad because it's messing up my picture. But that's all right. We're going to roll with the punches, and I'm not going to let this get in the way of the message. So y'all excuse that. It's happening. I don't know why it's happening, but it is pissing me off. Some kind of bad. But we in here. We in the room. Come on in the room. Let's talk about it. All right. We here. We made it. And I'm on time. I'm doing good. All right. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. This is what happens when you have a live show. You know, stuff just happens. Okay. Like this screen that is really going to bother me tonight. Why is it doing that? Y'all, like, anyway, I'm going to try to get through the show without allowing this to drive me insane. Okay. As you guys know, we like to start the show off with Taj Jewel of the Day. So let me pull that up. Taj Jewel of the Day for today, May the 30th, 2023. The universe is always answering your prayers. If you think the response is no, trust you are not denied, only redirected to better than you requested. If the answer is for you to wait, use the delay to work on welcoming and asking for more. If the answer is yes, celebrate. You are ready for the level up. You are constantly being guided to what you want and deserve. Be open to how and when. No matter what, keep growing through. Love, Ty. Okay, so that's Ty's Jewel of the Day. Let me go to Instagram so I could be on live. This screen is gonna bother me boots. I'm telling you. But we're gonna get through the show. Tonight, let me get up on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm trying to do it the right way. Okay. We are now live on Instagram. Hey, Instagram. Welcome back to Talks with Ty Tuesdayz. Okay. So let's get into the conversation for tonight. This screen is going to bother me real bad. But I'm going to keep going. Drop a one in the chat if you're in the room. Let me see who in here. All right. Drop a one in the chat if you're in here. If you did not catch yesterday's Mindful Monday, I'm going to catch you guys up a little bit before we talk about tonight's topic. So yesterday, for Mindful Mondays, we talked about value and what it means to be of value in your relationships, right? And how important it is to be valuable in your relationship. So that's what we talked about yesterday. But tonight's conversation, let me get it in the banner. I think I already put it in the banner, actually. Oh, I didn't put it in the banner. I thought I put it in the banner. Okay, hold on. Let me let y'all know what we're talking about. I'm coming. Hold on. It's coming. Having a live show is work, child. I'm live on YouTube and I am also live on Facebook. Head on over to YouTube at Talks with Ty on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for your girl. I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all, I'm trying to get some more people to come on in the room so we could talk about this thing tonight. And come on in the room, girl. You know it's your girl Ty. Let's talk about it. Hold on now. I'm trying to get the subject up here in the tagline, y'all. Okay. Hold on. This is a good one tonight too. Y'all know I have to pray about what I'm gonna come up here and talk about because I don't want to just be putting anything out in the atmosphere. So let me go ahead and drop a disclaimer because I did this um at the end of the show yesterday as well. Um did I spell that right? I hope I spelled that right. But this is a disclaimer, okay? Everything here at Talks with Ty is the opinion of Ty, me. Okay. These are talks with me. Normally, this is my opinion. Okay. It's nothing right here. There's nothing wrong here. There is no law here. This is just an opinionated podcast live show. See, that's how you know it's real. When you got half of your stuff green, this is going to, but y'all, I gotta fix this. I'm sorry. Hold on one second, because it's gonna burn my biscuits. For real. It is. I don't know why this is doing this like that. It's really finna make me upset. It's a problem here. Need to move. Jesus. That thing was gonna drive me there you go again. What is happening tonight? The screen just, it's like when I move, I don't know. I gotta get me a studio, a recording studio. It is burning my biscuits. Yes, Edward. Attraction. So we're talking about attraction versus acceptance, not being with the mate though, just in general. Okay. And I'm gonna explain what I mean when I say that. All right. So attraction versus acceptance. So when we're talking about that, what I'm saying is attraction is one thing. Okay. I attract because I'm attractive, right? So something about me attracts you to me, right? My aura, the way I carry myself, how I present myself, maybe how I look, maybe my shape, my body. Normally attraction is off of the eye. Okay. The buns, yes, the buns. The buns, yes, the booty might attract you. Okay. All of those things, right? You find someone, you find that they're attractive. This green screen is going to drive me crazy, but I'm not going to let it get in the way of the message. I'm not. Anywho, you're attracted by what you see, right? So attraction is one thing, but just because you're attracted to me does not mean that I have to accept you. Attraction is one thing, acceptance is a whole nother. All right. So I think it's very important to understand that just because someone is attracted to you does not mean that you have to accept them. We have to, or what I find myself, because y'all know I only be talking about me up in here. Okay. I find myself lately, or when I was like really like before I started talking to the person that I'm talking to now exclusively, I found myself everything because I am not, how can I describe this? Because I know that I am very intimidating. Okay. As this is what I've been told, I'm not an intimidated person, but guys tell me that I am intimidating. I don't know why, right? Whatever that means. But because I've heard over and over again, and now I do believe that maybe it is true, I give off this intimidating aura. So when a guy is brave enough to let me know that he's attracted to me, I was accepting it. But just because you're attracted, what I have learned is just because you are attracted to me does not mean that I have to accept you. And I think that a lot of people have that problem. A person will present themselves as being attracted to them, and they feel like, oh, well, because you're attracted to me, I have to accept you. I'm here to tell you that's not a thing. And if that's a thing that you're doing, stop it. When I hear acceptance, I think about me accepting all of the women, the pros and the cons. But the truth of the matter is, Edward, let me challenge you in this, because normally when you are dealing with somebody, you're dealing with them based solely on the attraction. As time goes on, you get to learn who you're dealing with, right? And in some of my previous situations, not what I got now, but in some of my situations previously, I found the cons the cons outweighing the pros. And I used to think, like, my mind said, okay, well, because I've been told, again, this is just me. Let's talk about it, right? Get on YouTube, get on YouTube. YouTube Talks with Ty on YouTube, or come over to Facebook. Come over to my Facebook page so you could put your comments. I could put your comments up on the live. But what I have found is that what I found myself doing was, if a guy was brave enough, because so many people tell me that I'm intimidating and I don't know how, but anyway, if a guy was brave enough to say something to me, I found myself accepting it. Like, if you're brave enough to let me know that you're attracted, then I felt the need to give it my attention. I felt the need to accept it. And I found myself on a dead end road every time, because whatever that is, a lot of times we as people, we connect attraction to acceptance. Just because you find me attractive doesn't mean that I have to entertain you. I think that causes us to end up in situations that are or have us in situations that waste our time, or I'm not going to say waste our time, because no time, I believe you meet everybody for a reason in the season, but I feel like sometimes you end up in situations that you just shouldn't be in. Your attraction to me is one thing, but I choose whether I accept you. I think that a lot of women, right, especially people that I know, okay, people that I know, a lot of women, people
Welcome
that I
home,
know.
Angel.
Welcome home, Angel. Welcome home, Mika.
Welcome home, Angel.
A lot of people that I know like date guys because they say something to them. Well, he said something to me, and you might know that this guy is not of your caliber to be dating. Like, well, he hollered, so I'm gonna see what it's about. Like, just because he hollered don't mean you have to accept it. Even with guys, though, right? You might meet a girl. Like, some of my cousins, the stuff that they tell me, and then they end up in these crazy ass situations because she hollered. Like, you knew she wasn't the type of person that you should have been dealing with from the get-go. You did not have to accept that just because she was attracted to you. Like, that is not a thing. Y'all know that, right? Like, that's not a thing. I have to tell my cousins in that all the time. Like, why were you even in that space, first of all? Like, but you were there. I've been there. I've done it. So it is what it is. I shoot my shot because of their attraction. The resume. That is the information that is used to put them in a bucket. Lack of better terms. So you shoot your shot because you're attracted. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask this question in general. Anybody that's in the room can answer, right? Have you ever had an era where you found yourself attracted to the person and you didn't know nothing about them? Like a one night stand, for example. Like a one night stand would be a perfect example of this. Like, you found yourself attracted to the person, so you just fucked them, just solely off attraction. Like, you just went there. Like, nothing else mattered. You just did it, right? Let's see. And that's the danger, because of just that. They look amazing, but their soul is nowhere near how they look. Amen. 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 This is exactly the point that I'm trying to make, right? Just because you're attracted doesn't mean that I have to accept you. So I'm going to come back to this comment, but I just want to see. Okay, Edward, you said hell yeah. Okay. Okay. How does that, like, okay, you did it, right? And let's say that person tried to Like what happened with that? Tell me, just give me one. If it's a many, if you had many of these encounters, just give me one for example. Like, have you, or let me ask you this, have you ever had one, because you're saying hell yeah, have you ever had one like where after you did that, you might connect with the person or talk to the person again, and it's just like nothing there. Like it's just like weird. Like it's like you don't have anything to talk about. It's really, really awkward, but you've like given yourself, your body to this person. Do you feel weird about that? Like after the fact? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I smashed this person, right? But like it's weird. Like we don't even have anything to talk about. Like we have absolutely nothing in common. And to think that this is somebody that I share myself with. And this could just be women. Women could just think like this. Or maybe it could just be me. I don't know. Yeah, I know because this is I'm just talking. I normally only be talking about me. So let's see. Damn, don't be telling. You a fool, man. Mission accomplished for that person. Well, what's the, but I mean, okay, you could say mission is accomplished because you smashed, right? But like, then what? I don't know. Maybe because I put intimacy and intercourse together. And when I mean intimacy, I mean like your intellect, intimate in a way beyond sex. Like I really want to get to know a person. And I think that getting to know somebody makes the act of sexual intercourse better, right? I just feel like that. I feel like when I'm into you, I could be into you. You know what I'm saying? So like accepting you, right, is a whole nother level from just attraction to me. Because when I accept you, I have to give you the opportunity to get to know me. And then I want to get to know you too. And what I found myself doing, not now, but previously, is just because someone was attracted to me, I would accept them. And they would not be anywhere near of something that I should be dealing with. And I would find myself in this position of a dead end. Like literally, it was crazy. Right? It's all that person's mission with that person. Okay, so maybe it is just the smack. Maybe it is just the, get your rocks off. But I can't do that. Like I'm not a person that could just meet somebody and fuck them. Like I have to get to know you. Like I gotta know something. Like cause she won't work if it ain't, if we not like something gotta give. I gotta know something. Truth be told, what get a man to look at you was wife or wifey isn't holding off from sex or attraction. It's simply gaining his mental. Exactly. Exactly my point. We base, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. When you are looking for, are you single, Edward? Let me, because this might, I might get a little clarity here. Are you single? Tamika says she agree. Edward, I agree. Okay, you're single. Okay. Um, what are some qualities that you want in your mate? Like, and when I don't mean like she got to be bad body, all that type of stuff. Like what is it that would sell you on knowing that like she's the one? Like what what value, what does she have to, what should she have to add to your value? Right? Other than being attractive, because we all want to be attractive to our mate. It's something about that person that you're going to find attractive if you're with them. That's beyond the obvious. But what would make you accept her? What would make her add value to you? Levels in life. What you mean by that, Mika? In reference to what? There are definitely levels in life, but what are you talking about? Because you're a wife. You are a wife. That's my cousin, guys. She's a wife. She's been married for years. Um, she's been married for a few years, for some years, and they have kids. So what made you accept your husband? What was it about it? Because you've been through things, as most relationships have. I don't know any relationships that have lasted for years that haven't been through anything. But what made you accept? Because obviously you're attracted, or he was attracted to you, or he hollered, you hollered, however y'all love story happened. But what made you say this is it? Like, this is the one I accept. Okay, married for 16 years. You've been married 16 years? God. Huh? You've been married 16 years, girl? Dang, y'all been married forever. Lord have mercy. Y'all been together forever, though. Wow, congratulations. Congratulations to who? Who you congratulating, Jill? What we congratulating? Yes. Yeah, y'all 16 years. Okay, so you've been married 16 years. Okay, so what about that made you accept? What made you say, this is it? I'm accepting. Because I'm gonna tell you what, when I got with my future, your cousin, 16 years of marriage. Jill said congratulations, Mika. But when I got with my then husband, it was just his demeanor. Y'all, now this is some real true story. I was not attracted to my then husband when I first saw him. I did not find him physically attractive. I didn't. But I said at the time, my homegirl was like, stop being negative Nancy, go out to eat. The man want to take you out, go. So I went out with him, right? And that conversation, just us talking, that's what made me attracted to him. Because the physical, I didn't think he was cute. I didn't. And I told him that, like, I'm like, oh, he a little funny. Like, I didn't think he was cute. But once I had a conversation with him and we went out, and then we went out again. And then at that point, I thought he was the sexiest man in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because of his demeanor, his character, how he moved, how he thought, his thought process, how he acted, the way he responded to certain things. That's what I found attractive. His original attraction, had I based it off original attraction, we wouldn't have went nowhere. Excuse me. But because he was brave enough to say something to me that used to be a toxic trait of mine, I'm telling you, if a dude would say something to me, I would talk to him, because I know I'm not easily approachable. I know that I'm not. I don't even look that nice out in public. So if a dude say something to me, if you brave enough to say something to me, okay, let's talk. You know what I'm saying? So like with him, it was weird because I didn't think he was cute. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the guy that I talk to right now, it's not that, I mean, he's a cute guy, but I never looked at him in a sexual way ever. You know what I'm saying? He's gorgeous. He's the sexiest thing on earth right now. Okay? You can't tell me nothing different. However, I didn't look at him like that. So he wouldn't have never got the cookies off me seeing him. And this is no shade. I'm just saying, it's the getting to know. It's getting to know you that make me like, ooh, make me crazy about you. So it's like weird what people find attractive. Like, I have to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Edward says, and Edward is an attractive guy. Okay, ladies, he's very attractive. Okay, so hit him in his DMs. But anyway, face value. She looks, dresses, and communicates well. Drive, educated in using their education well. She has to have work ethic and a great teammate. I like that. I like that. Your mind has to mesh. Your minds have to mesh. And not only that, your work ethics have to match. Okay, so a great teammate, mind meshing, and work ethics meshing is vital for me. Okay, that is very important. I think looking, dressing, when I look at certain like some stuff I can fix. I understand that you might not come looking a certain way. Like I said, my then husband did not look like what I didn't think he was cute. It wasn't until it wasn't until like we sat down and I had a conversation with him. Um my my boo now, right? It's not that he's not cute, but I just never looked at him sexually. I never looked at him sexually. So he the homie. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we got to talking. Like that's how he got my number because he the homie. It wasn't because my bones was jumping. I was like, ooh, I want to see what it's about. Like that wasn't it. That's not how he got close to me. He got close to me because he the homie. We grew up together. I know him. He cool. Like that's my dog. And so when we saw each other out and he was like, yo, let's hook up. Da, da. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Woo, woo, woo. We moving and grooving. It wasn't even like that. Now he had other plans. I ain't have a clue. Okay. So I feel like some things where you meet a person, I can meet you where you're at in some things. Looking a certain way, I think dressing a certain way, communication is big for me. So I agree with you there, right? But I could teach you how to dress. I could do that. And when you're dealing with me, you're gonna have my swag anyway. So that we gonna take care of that. Your looks, I'm gonna find you attractive for a whole nother set of reasons why maybe somebody else might, right? Communicates well, I agree. Drive education. Um, I think the drive is important to me. Um, I think the ability to have the knowledge and the act of using it is very important to me. Wisdom, right? Because you can have the knowledge and not use it. So to have the knowledge is very important, and the act of using it, which is wisdom, is everything to me. And I'm with you. I what I didn't know then that I know now as a woman, being a teammate, like that shit right there, we gotta do that. Like it can't just be me, it can't just be you. And we do have to be on the same page. We do have to mesh, and our ethics need to be the same. So this was good. Mika, he was so mature and on a whole nother level. Okay, so she's talking about her husband. What attracted her to her husband? Okay, he was mature and on a whole nother level of life at our age when we met. His loving spirit being a whole man and soft at the same time. It got me. And for him to have a listening ear was a plus. So you weren't attracted to him? Did you think he was cute? Like when you first saw him, was you like, ooh, I'm about to get him some? Or it was no? Because I wasn't like that. I was not like that. I was not crazy. Like looks, I'm not gonna say that looks don't matter to me, but I have dated dudes that most women did not think was attractive, but they treated me like a queen. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just being honest. Like it's your character for me. That's gonna get you. And I have dated some fine men, okay, that the world would want to jump on top of, and their character is trash. They are a dressed up trash can. So that look shit, that don't mean nothing to me. Ever. I think I'm a little different. I'm from the hood, but I'm now a true white collar worker. This damn mosquito in here. It's possible for a woman to see me as we may not have any. Oh, okay. It's possible for a woman to see me as we may not have anything in common until we speak. So the energy of their approach be wrong. Okay. Okay. But Ella, you give off a little, you kind of are the best about, you swaggy. You always been clean cut. You always carried yourself well. So when you open your mouth, you could tell you ain't no sucker though. You might look at you and think you soft. When you open your mouth, yeah, nah. Okay. Now I'm too old to be teaching dress code and sex. No, you're not too old to teach a woman how to dress. Listen, your perfect woman might not come looking, she might be attractive in the face, but she might not come in the latest gear. You can fix that. You can fix that. You can fix that. You can fix that. You can dress her up. You could fix that. I'm telling you, you will be surprised at what you can do. And when you dress well, you dress well. So I know you could dress your lady. His drive and hustle at a young age is amazing, and he's still the same. He taught me a few things. I miss out while having a child at a young age. Okay. All right. I would say motivation with each other. You could be the ugliest or beautiful person, but if we can't motivate each other with our future or life, okay, so we have to be able to motivate each other is what you're saying. Okay. I'm with that, Kane. I'm with that, Jail. I think that has a lot to do with the meeting of the minds, right? And spiritually, you would say equally yoked, right? That would be the term that spiritually will be used, like we're on the same page. And I understand that doesn't, well, what I understand now is that always doesn't look perfect, but it works. It works. I understand more like my next wedding, my next husband, my marriage, my next marriage will not be solely based on love. It's got to be more than that. And I've learned that. Like you don't marry somebody because you love them. That's bullshit.
That's bullshit. Okay?
You do not marry for love. That is nonsense. That is nonsense. I've learned that. I don't know how people feel about that, but love is not the only thing that you should be marrying for. I'm sorry. Because you might not
You might not always love them. Okay?
don't marry for love. It's a blessing if you love who you marry, right? You love the person that you marry, but you don't marry for love. You marry because you realize you can't live without that person. Like, can I live with you? It's not can I live with you, right? Because you can live with a complete stranger. I'm just being honest. We do it in the Navy. We lived amongst complete strangers. I think that I can live with anybody. I'm not going to like it. I'm actually going to hate it because of how I had to live for so many years with other people, but I can do it. I can live with you. It's can I live without? I can't. It's the me not being able to live without you for me. Just for me. I'm only talking about me. Like, excuse me. I have to be able to not live without you. Right? It's not just the love. Like the love is beautiful. The love is great, but it's how you add value to me, how you understand my value, how you push me, how you inspire me, how you challenge me to be great, how you help me be the best version of myself every day. Like All that fairy tale love is bullshit.
It's bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit.
Love is forgiving when you want to have your way. Like love is compromise, and love is sometimes pain, and love is forgiving and understanding and being okay with moving forward even though you disagree. That's love. Love is all of the beautiful things. Yes, it's patient, it's kind, it's caring, it's sexy, it's all of that. But love gets gritty too. So I now that I know that, like I need you to do more than just love me. You got to be my partner. That thing that Edward said, the meshing of the minds. I need that. And when I'm not being the best version of myself, you have a way of showing me that I'm not being the best version of myself without not being the best version of you. Character. See, you're always able to maintain your character even when I don't, if I fall short on maintaining mine. You never want to hurt me, even when I'm not making it easy. Like that type of shit. Like, yeah, all the butterflies and roses and all that. Yeah, that's cool. But what about when it's time to get to the nitty gritty? When I'm not easy to accept? Like you still rocking with me though. Like if we can't be that, I mean I don't know what to tell you. Like what I don't know I don't know what to do. Like it's got to be more than love for me. Like when I'm not being easy to deal with. The looks was definitely there, but that wasn't what I was looking for. I'm a adventurous person and he had it all that reminded me of myself. Okay. So the look was there. So you were attracted. Yes, because our parents was complete strangers, LOL, but we can't live without them. Side joke. Yeah. Like we can. I agree. Yes, but him pushing my total potential out, that was scared to do. Okay. Yeah. So I just said this, right? Like pushing you to be the best version of yourself. That's not always pretty. That's the part, like people don't, that's the type of shit that people don't tell you about. Like you think when you get married and you think that oh my God, the first thing you say is, I love this person, right? I love this person. You might even say, I can't live without this person. The truth of the matter is that you can live, the only the only thing that you can't live without is God, right? And this is whether you are a believer or not. There is a God, there is a creator, right? So you need that. Now, however you tap into that, that's up to you. I'm not here to talk about that or judge that here, but we all need that. We all need that spiritual connection to what created. What created all things, right? And yeah, you'll say, "Oh my God, I'm in love," right? When you get married, I'm in love, and I can't live without him, because it's easy to say, right? And the truth of the matter is, technically, you could, but can you though? Like you can't live without that person in the spiritual realm. Like when they're not around, it's awkward. Like I look at things totally different when we're talking about relationships. And now I think that that's what makes it so easy for me now to understand that I don't have to accept everything that's attracted to me. I do believe that I am an attractive woman, right? And if I open my mouth, you're really going to be attracted to me. Okay. And if you're around me naturally, you're gonna be attracted even more. What people find out is that I'm totally not what they think when they're dealing with me intimately. I am very submissive. Um, I am definitely a man's woman. Okay, when I'm with them, I'm about my do. I don't play. I take care of my home. Like and everyone that I have dealt with is like, man, like I didn't like this is it's different, right? Because I'm real rough. You know what I'm saying? I'm not easy to figure out. But once you get in there, it's nice. It's nice.
That's why niggas don't be wanting to leave. Cause it's real nice over here. It's nice over here. Real nice. Okay, I can't get rid of them. Like, you fucked up, you gotta go now. Bye! I get it.
I totally understand why it's hard for you to go, but you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So like I get it. I get it. But becoming who I am is making people harder to put their hands on me. And I think that that's dope. I like who I'm becoming. I like where I am. I like the person that I am dealing with. Um and I'm happy that I'm in a space that I'm in now to receive it, right? Because I don't think that I would have received it like this. So, yeah, I hope that that helps somebody a little bit. Just because someone's attracted to you does not mean that you have to accept them. Okay? It's two different things. You attracted to me because I'm attracted. But accepting me is a whole nother situation, right? But are you really happy for me? Are you really? Thank you so much if you are. Thank you. But I wanted to talk about last night's topic a little bit, right? And last night, yesterday for Mindful Mondays, we talked about value. And I'm gonna share this with y'all. This is good you up here, Edward, because you really could give me your honest opinion on this. Okay. So I'm gonna touch yesterday's topic. You're very welcome to go over and watch the playback from yesterday, but I'm gonna talk about it here. So, like I said, I'm dating. Okay, this is big for me. Y'all go ahead and give me a clap. All right, because I'm exclusively dating somebody. I can't believe in myself. It's crazy, right? So clap it up for me one more time. Because this is big. I'm proud of myself. All right, that I let somebody in like I'm dating somebody. It's crazy. So, I'm dating someone, and prior to us dating exclusively, uh this individual had an event planned, right? So I was honest because we have a honesty policy that we both have been following, right? We both been staying true to the honesty thing. And I'm like, listen, you about to go to your event. You know what I'm saying? But this was planned way before we even started this. So like, I'm gonna listen.
I gave a nigga a hard pass. Right? I gave him a hard pass. A free for all.
Like, do you, right? It was some rules to the doing you, be honest about it, protect yourself, some other stuff, right? So, because we knew, and I felt like this would be a good test, right? So, the crazy thing is, this person, we super cool. Like we super, super cool. And he's my friend. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you got wiser when it comes with love, and congratulations to that. I know, isn't that good for me, Jail? Because I was like,
Niggas. Oh, y'all could go to hell.
that's how I used to be.
But I'm not like that anymore.
So, yeah. So I gave him a hall pass, right? And he like, okay, cool. So, we laid down the foundation. Who's my man? And I didn't feel no type of way about this, which is crazy, right? I'm like, I'm really doing this and I don't feel no type of way. But let me tell you how God really be in the midst of things. And I think this is why me and his relationship is different, right? So I gave him the hall pass. So he like, all right, cool. No problem. He's living his best life at his event, right? He's living. He checking in, he calling me, he's telling me everything. Like every day he ran into major temptation. Like, and he was calling me and telling me about it. Like major temptation. Like, yo, this what the fuck going on. Like, if I ain't had you, this would have not happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have been thrown at me like this, right? And any dude, I'm not even gonna lie, like any dude with a hall pass, they probably would have did some damage. Like, she just said, I'm good. I can go as long as I'm honest about it. Like, oh, we in there. We outside. But, you know what I'm saying? He didn't. He didn't. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Now about day 4, I was like,
Nigga, what the fuck is going on? Because, really?
he was telling me about everything that was happening. And he was like, I'ma chill though. You know, he was like, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. He's like, I ain't gonna do it. And I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't. He didn't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do it, as far as I know. Okay. So he didn't do it. So at about day 4, and he's keep in mind, y'all, he's telling me every day the shit that is happening. And in this weird way, I wasn't mad. Like I didn't get upset. I wasn't in my feelings. Like the old me would have been hot. I would have been like, calling me, telling me, you know, I would have been in my feelings. And I don't even know why I would have been. I just would have been jealous, not there, whatever the case, right? Immaturity, all that. I would have been in my bag. And I realized that I really wasn't. Like we laughed about it, we talked about it. He said what he felt, I said what I felt, and it was just pure honesty left on the table. Excuse me, I don't know why I'm burping so much. Oh my gosh. So pure honesty left on the table. Anyway, so on about day 4, I had to go, like, I'm like triple OG up top. What is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is happening? Like, I felt my spirit tell me to be easy. You know, we're still very new. It's still in the beginning. I'm not trying to apply no pressure. Like he gonna do what he gonna do because that's how I feel. You gonna do what you gonna do, right? And God put on my heart value, right? And I'm sharing this message again tonight because a lot of people didn't come in the room yesterday, and I don't normally go on Monday, so that's cool. But he put on my heart value, right? And at the time, you know, because I'm a doodler, okay, I write everything down. That's how I'm able to talk to y'all. And I started writing. I'm like, value. Like, and I'm like, well, what do that got to do with me and him? Like, what do that have to do with me and him? And you know, I was still in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? And God, like, listen, think about the most prime piece of real estate, right? Multi-billion dollar, trillion dollar property. Just you name it, that's this property. Just top of the line. Everybody wants it. It's prime, right? And you got to think, if you don't take care of the property, if you don't keep it up, if you're renting it out and you don't maintain properly qualified tenants that are going to take care of the property and maintain the property value goes down. Things start getting damaged. Uh, the appearance isn't kept up. It starts to take away. So it starts to depreciate the property. But if you get the right tenant, right, or you get the right buyer and they take care, right, and then they come in and they start to add new modifications, building, adding rooms, more rooms on, and doing all this stuff to bring up the property value, then they're adding value, right? They're adding the property, the value on the house goes up, right? So a whole lot of other things happen that I'm not going to talk about because I don't have a lot of time and I'm not going to sell the whole story again, but I do want to talk about value. When you're dealing with someone, you're the prime real estate. And this is for guys and girls, right? It's not just for the ladies, it's for the men too. When you're dealing with somebody, you're the prime real estate, right? You accept them. You accept they're in your property, right? Are they adding to your value or are they depreciating it? Are they adding, making you better, gaining, pushing you to a new height, to a new limit, to be the best version of you? Or are they stressing you out? Is it never any peace? Is the bad outweighing the good? Is it always something? Are you not happy? Like, think about that. Because one, if not the most valuable asset, is time. Period. It's not money, it's time. So if you give this person your time and they're not adding value to that, what are you truly allowing them to do? And then what are you doing to yourself? Like, are you not worth more? What's your value? Are you allowing somebody to take away from you? Or are you only dealing with things that are adding to? And then think about yourself. Are you being of high value to that person? Are you being an addition to, are you bringing value to that situation? Because even if you're not, you need to remove yourself from it. Like, you're the problem. I think about everything around me today, and it's crazy how God gave me that word and like how I really just had to dissect it, right? Please, please look at yesterday's live because it's deep. And I think about, damn, like everybody in my life is bringing value. Like, I want to be that type of mate. I want to be the type of mate, like, you don't need me, but you need. Like, I give you that type of value. And not only that, right? I'm that value on my own, but when we get together, it's a force. And with you, me, and God, it's unbreakable. We can live in a glass house. The world could throw rocks at it for 365 days straight, and it won't break. It might shatter. The windows might crack, but it's solid. It won't break. So when I think about my mate, if you can't be that for me, you wait, get out the way. You in the way. You gotta go. Like, get out the way. If you can't be that for me, and that means even when I'm not around, you hold your value. You don't depreciate when you're not in my presence. Meaning, you don't just entertain anything. Like, you're of value. You can't do that with me. So I didn't have to say, don't do this, don't do that with him. I wasn't worried because I didn't have to be. I guess he understood my value. And it was dope because I had to ensure that he understood his. Because he had a slip up. He had a moment of weakness. He did, y'all. He had a moment of weakness. And I had to let him know, don't depreciate when I'm not in the room. Because when I come in the room, you've taken our value down. Don't do that. Because you're attached to me now. So like when you depreciate, so do I. And I'm of high quality. I don't depreciate. I only add. My revenue going, everything about me is increased. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be of that type of value. So if you dealing with me, right? You say something to another girl. Now she just so happened to be a woman of value because she let you know, like, I got a dude. Period. And it's never for us to talk about. See, she's me. I like her. I don't even know her, but she dope. Because when you're a woman of value, nothing can depreciate. You don't open up your gate for rodents to come in. And I wasn't calling him no rodent, but he at that point to her, he was what he was. You feel me? You don't open up the gate to this prime real estate and let anything just come in here and piss and shit all on our grass. Because if the appraiser comes by to take a look at it, he's going to evaluate on us at that point. You just depreciated our value from being so careless. Don't let no temporary emotions get you tricked out your spot. I'm not letting nothing else depreciate my value, period. I done been there, done that shit. You had to catch me about 10, 20 years ago, like for real. It's all high-end real estate around here. $1 trillion property value around this motherfucker. Straight up. So if you can't add to that, what are you doing? You're in the way. Get out the way. And we ain't going to do no whole lot of hollering and screaming and yelling and fussing and cussing. I'm going to give you enough road. Let's see what you do with it. I truly believe that God saved him. He's got to be a special guy. Because he had a moment of weakness and he told me about it. He told me about it. He told me about his moment. I had to let him know. I wasn't even going to say nothing to him at that time. But my spirit was like, no, say it now. Like, hey, we have value. And I broke it down to him like that. And his response was simply, I've had a lot of women and a lot of people say things to me, Ty, in a lot of ways. But it's something about when you talk. That shit just pierced my soul. I've never thought about it like that. I said, see, she kept her value. And then she increased her nigga's value. Because she didn't let nothing come in the gate. Fuck what her nigga doing. We talking about her. We talking about her. Her value. She increased their property value. They went from $1 billion to $1 trillion. Nothing can penetrate that house. People throw rocks, it ain't breaking. But let's just say she come to DC, her and her nigga, and she see you and you with me. Whoo, oh my, don't. Like this, the nigga that just tried to talk to me last week. And now he with his girl. Because he told her, oh, I got a girl. She said, I got a dude. He said, I got a girl too, but they back in the States. She said, no, I'm good. What did you do to my value? What did you do? Now I'm sitting in a room with somebody that say they could say something about my nigga. Are you crazy? You got to know that about me, though. See, he didn't know that. I had to let him know, though. God gave me the tools right then. That one word value. Like I had to get it right. I had to get it right. I had to figure out what that meant with me and him. And to think that God would put it in my spirit that way, I had to share it with y'all, man. I had to come up here and talk about that thing. Understand your value. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody depreciate your value. Don't let nobody do that. Don't let nobody play with you. Don't let nobody come in and depreciate what you worked so hard to build in you. That shit got value. That makes you prime real estate. Your pain, you done took all this pain, all this shit you done been through, all right, and turned it into what I said. I turned it into wisdom. You done took all that pain and turned it into wisdom. And then you think you finna come in here and depreciate me? You think when I walk in the room that somebody gonna say something to me other than that's her, and not a oh, that's her, bitch, that's her. Like, I'm trying to figure out what she doing. You represent my value when you with me. If you out moving all willy-nilly and I come into it, because see, you got to understand who I am. And if you don't understand who I am, we're going to have a problem. That means you can't be with me. Gotta give you grace. Thank you, cousin. Gotta give you grace. But he'll run out of it too. Understand your value. And if you are with someone who is not adding to your value, they gotta go. They gotta go. And if you're with someone and you're not adding to their value, you need to go. You need to go. If anything about you is going down, it's depreciating. Because it takes time. Understand, I'm not telling you not to take your time in your situation. Take your time. Go to God about all your choice. Ask God first. But understand, to depreciate, it takes time to do that. It takes time for the value of something to go down. And when you get a car and it's brand new, every year it depreciates. It's 12 months in a year, right? It depreciates the moment that you drive it off the lot, right? But it takes time for it to lose its value. It don't just lose its value overnight, right? You could take it back the same month and get the same, get or sell it the next month and get the same amount of money that you bought it with, right? It takes time. Depreciation takes time. So take your time. But if you notice over time you depreciating, your values going down, get the hell up out of there. Don't wait too long. Don't wait until you don't have no more value left. Because then ain't nobody gonna want you. Don't nobody want nothing that ain't got no value. I need all mine. I need to keep all my assets, things that make me valuable, baby. I need all that. You might be one. You get to stay too. But if you're taken away from me, you gotta go. I have to save that for my kids. My kids get on my nerves, not my mate. I'm not saying we always agree, but you're of value. I need you here. I don't need you, but nigga, I need you. I need you. You make me better. I don't like doing this thing without you. That type of value. I don't want to do this thing without you. Like, you without me, what that look like? We don't like that. Like that type of value. That's it for me. And if you're not that, I don't care how much I love you. I don't give a how much I love you. You got to go. You got to go. I'm not going through that no more. Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do that toxic ass, unhealthy ass, crazy ass shit. Okay?
I'm not doing it. It feels so good to be in a healthy space. And if you want to be around me, you have to dwell in that same type of healthiness. Whether you want to be my friend, whether you want to be a business partner. Like you're not adding any negative or depreciating my value in 2023. I'm getting you and the rodents that you came in here with the hell up off my property. Sayonara. And that's just how I feel about that. Now, I've been up here for a while. So we're going to bring Talks with Ty to a close. Okay. Today, we talked about acceptance versus attraction. Okay. And understanding just because you are attracted to something or someone does not mean that you have to accept them. Understand your value. Know what value is, what it means. Ask God for knowledge, right? Because every time we know something, just because you know it don't mean you use it. I know a lot of smart dummies out here. I know a lot of smart dummies. Knowledge is one thing. Wisdom is the ability to use what you know. Apply wisdom. God will give you understanding. All right. If you're broken, if you've been through a bad breakup, if you're going through a bad breakup, if your heart is hurting, keep showing up. I never thought that I would be here. If you would have asked me this last May, I would have said no. God is real and good. Like, keep showing up for you. You're worth it. Take your pain, turn it into wisdom. Knowledge is one thing, but wisdom is applying it. And it's not going to be easy, but you are worth it. Because I was worth that shit. Now I'm here talking to y'all, telling y'all all about it. And I'm in such a healthy place. You know, it's good to have someone, but I was good before this. I think that this situation with this person has just made me better. Not better, but he adds value. Got to get a man his kudos. All right, got to get a man his clap. All right. But listen, that's it. Yeah, I think we did it all today. That brings us to the end of the show. All right, Talks with Ty Tuesdayz. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and rocking out with me. We've been in here an hour and 13 minutes and counting. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, share, okay, and follow us on all of our platforms. We are on Instagram at TalksWitTy_, okay? Make sure y'all head on over there and hit the follow, okay? Like, tune in every day for Ty's Jewel of the Day. I'm on Facebook at Talks with Ty on Facebook. And I'm also on YouTube. Okay, we stream live weekly. Okay, a couple times a week we stream live at Talks with Ty on YouTube. So please, 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 even if you're not watching on YouTube, head on over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. All right, hit the bell. You can also hit the bell on Facebook. Go up in the 3 dots and hit the notification. All right, and put your notifications on for Talks with Ty. That way you always know when we are going live. Because so many people ask me that, when are you going live? You got to turn the notifications on. All right, so that you know when we go live. I am on all podcast streaming platforms. So I'm on Spotify, I'm on Google Podcasts, I'm on Apple iTunes. Make sure you head over, okay? We record all of our shows live, and I do the audio for my podcast. So, yeah, it's always real, raw, and fly, baby. Come on in the room. Let's talk about it. I will see you guys. I don't know when, because my baby come home tonight. So I don't know when I'm going to see y'all. I'm going to be doing things that lovers do. All right. So long. I'll see y'all probably Thursday. Okay. Talks with Ty, the podcast out. Many, many blessings. Have a great week, y'all. Be encouraged.
Human beings have one job. Self-care. Take care of yourself so that when the people you love fall, your arms will be strong.
That's not a flex, that's to let you know I'm not the one who took 3 or 4. Got really, really tired of waiting that door. Just someone with no right to tell me where to go. So I'm taking it in my hands before I'm only taking back everything that belongs to me. You ain't gonna come through and control Z, undo all that I have done. I'm back on my way, yeah. Fuck on my face, you won't see me break, cause I know what made me, yeah. Stay out of my lane, hear me when I say I'm not here to save you. I'm not here to save you. That's for you and your maker, cause I'm on my way up. I'm back on my way. I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries, cause I'm keeping my peace. I can't save nobody. I put my cape down, sorry. I'm gonna need some boundaries.
Get me where she wanna be, call me Freaky T. Off the leash, I feel like a dog, I get hella free. Keep it P, never needed you, but you needed me. I got cream, make up pretty clean, boost your self-esteem. I get tough in the moment, so I feel like baby king. Put this black stuff on setting, so I just like baby B. Bitch, I'm cold, cause he I so know you know it's giving cream. I got hoes, when there's not enough, come build a nigga team.
I need chips. I tell that nigga, funky like a baby, carry that on my hip. I just need a sip, cause shawty got me pissed. Got me pleasure for that boy, I give that bitch a list. On my house, give a fuck up at my wrist. On my wrist, you won't be touched, that I make that nigga it. I know that I'm rich, but that's my project, bitch. But royalty me something to my bitch, she gon' switch.
Those innocent eyes, that smile on your face makes it easy.